Hey Wavies and Curlies, this is Stacy from the First Girls, and I have a question to ask you. Did you ever grow up where you felt like your hair was a problem? Maybe people told you to brush your hair, they told you it was frizzy, it was poofy, it was ugly or messy, or you were even convinced as a child to cut your wavy curly hair. Did you experience any one or a combination of those things growing up? Because I can tell you for a fact that I sure did. When I was growing up, I experienced being told that I needed to cut my wavy curly hair because I was never taught how to deal with my wavy curly hair. And I want to share something with you. I want to read an excerpt from my book, Stacy Learns to Love Her Wavy Hair, You Can Too, to see if you can relate to the situation that I went through as a kid. Now, the story goes, at this part of the story, which I find very, very triggering for me, so it might trigger you, and I apologize for that. She never showed me how I could do it myself. One day, she started talking to me about cutting my long wavy brown hair. She would not stop talking about it. Cut your hair, 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 cut your hair. Did you ever hear that as a child growing up, to cut your hair? I know I did that millions of times. Let me read and tell you what else happened. When my mom and I were shopping for new black ponytail holders with the color balls on either side, she looked at me and asked me for the millionth time, "Do you want to cut your hair?" I said yes, but I didn't really want to cut my hair. I love my long wavy brown hair, and I didn't want my mom to be mad at me. She made an appointment with me at the Yellow Balloon in Westwood, California, and I remember sitting in the yellow vinyl chair looking at the calm and quiet hairdresser, questioning my choice to cut my hair. I remember her saying to my mom while playing with my long brown hair, "But it's so beautiful." And my mom replied, "She wants it cut." Let's go on. Deep down inside, I didn't want to cut my long wavy deep brown hair, and I was too scared to say no, or I'd change my mind. Did you ever feel that way growing up? Let me know in the comments. Let me continue. So the hairdresser slowly cut off my long wavy brown locks one at a time. Snip, snip, snip. And after she finished cutting my hair, I looked at myself in the mirror, and I saw that I now had ugly, short, feathered brown hair. I felt sad, but my mom was happy. And here's what I look like. Did you ever experience something like that growing up as a kid? Maybe if you had wavy, curly, coily, or kinky hair, or maybe even straight hair. Could you relate to my story? And if you want to know how the story ends, you can go to my TikTok shop, or you can go to my website, www.com, and order a copy of my book, Stacy Learns to Love Her Wavy Hair, You Can Too, and you can read more about my hair journey and what happened with my wavy curly hair. Hope you'll enjoy it as much as I enjoyed writing it and illustrating it just for you.